So we're gonna wait for a little bit for some people to join. Okay, let's get started. So here we have a maze that I made for Petra. And I have a community post up, and you could vote for how many minutes it'll take her to get through the maze. So let's get started. Here she can pick where she's gonna go, so let's see if she will go through the opening door. I'll give her a little head start, place her next to it. There she goes, she's off. She has entered her first blank room. There's no door. Excuse me, ma'am, there is no cheating here. Please refrain from going over the walls of the maze, madame. There we are. So she will be, okay, well I guess cheating's allowed because she's so cute. She is making it to her second part of the maze now. Here she goes. What will she do next? She's taking a long time to think about what she's doing because she is very, very methodical. Her moves are very, very planned. Oh, here she goes. She's on the move again. Very close to her next door here. Oop, it looks like she's going back. This way. Excuse me, no, this way. It's okay to help our player a little bit. Just a bit. There we go. Okay, she's made it to a fork in the road. One will lead to a blank room, and one will lead to the finish line. She's almost there. Can she make it? Hooray! She's made it through her first part of the maze. In order to finish her entire challenge, she will have to make it fully out of the maze and then back to where she started. So she will be having to traverse the maze the way to the finish line and then from the finish line back to the start. She's almost made it. Don't mind that. That's just my knees cracking. I have little like pops. I forget what it's called. So here she is. She will be starting at the finish line now and traversing her way backwards through the maze to get to the finish line. Here she is in the first room, saying hello to you guys. Here she goes. She's made it through her first door. And now she can choose between 1, 2, and 3 rooms. Here she goes. She is almost there. Excuse me, ma'am, no cheating. Oh, it looks like she's going backwards in the maze now. She has made it to a dead end room here and is attempting to jump over the wall. Madame, you do realize there is no cheating here. Madame, it seems that our contestant is not abiding by the rule book. If you do not stop going over the walls, you will be disqualified. You do realize this. I see that swayed your mind. So I will have to be removing you from over the wall here. She has made it to her second room now, and we are nearing the finish line. Petra is having a good time here because this is just fun and games. This is great stimulation to do with your snake or a lot of other pets too. This is just construction paper and some popsicles to hold it up. I used some tape and a little bit of hot glue, and that's really all you need. It's fairly simple. Petra, it looks like she's backtracking through the maze now. She is doing a balance beam on the walls, and she has her tail through one of the doorways, using her little prehensile tail to grab stuff. Madame, please do not exit the course as we are taking place in a live here. You do realize this. You need to do the maze for the fans. For the fans, Petra. She's nearing the exit door, but will she choose to go out of it is the question. She is approaching. All she has to do is make it fully out of this door, and then she will have succeeded through the maze. Here she comes. Still using that tail for some excellent grip, I might add. Ooh, she's changing her mind. She's turning. Will Petra go back in the maze, or will she succeed to the finish line? Oops, didn't mean to spook you there. Sorry. Accidentally gave her a spook. There we go. She's going back into the maze now. This is another block room. As you can see, it doesn't lead anywhere. And she is taking a moment to gather herself and think about where she's going next. It looks like she's jumping the wall yet again, but she can break the rule book because she's a little cutie, isn't she? But I must insist, oops, keep the camera steady. I'm a bad camera person, sorry. I do insist that you stay in the maze, my lady. Here she's trying to find an exit. Ooh, we're getting close to the top, and there we are. She has made it into a small room, which can lead her. Ooh, we've gone back. If she did go here, she could have came out and went around. So here our contestant, I'm guessing, is a bit confused, so I will be giving her just a small assist. Now she is face to face with the finish line, and she can decide if she's going to make it to victory today. Come on. Are you gonna do it, Petra? She's thinking about it. There's lots of big brain thoughts happening right now. So, sorry that there's no chat. The settings were being finicky, and I'm not really sure how to do it. So if someone could explain in the comments of another one of my videos or the community post, that would be great. You're so close to the finish line, Petra. Oh, here she comes. Will our contestant make it to the finish line and take home the victory of maybe a toy at Petco? She's going. She's going fast. You can see she's almost made it out of the maze here. Getting closer. For her to be entirely out of the maze and take the challenge home, she just needs to get that little tip of the tail through this door. Can she make it? I do have this timed, by the way, so there is a community poll that you could do. Please don't get under the bed, my lady. No. No. No, thank you. There is a community poll happening of how long you think it takes her to get out of the maze. I do have this timed, so go ahead, vote. And her tail is just about to come out of the maze. Watch closely. Almost there. She just needs to make it past the threshold right here. You can see the tip of her tail emerging, and there it is. Petra has successfully finished the grand cardboard and popsicle stick maze that looks like it was made by a 5-year-old. I did make this maze a bit last minute with the materials I had. Again, it's a great way of having some stimulation for your snake, and it's just fun to do. Did you have fun, Petra? I think she did. Did you have some fun, Petra? So, as she's just finished the maze, I'll just be moving this out of the way a bit. There we are. And we'll see her in a second. I'll just plop her down here. I'll answer some questions I got about Petra and some of my more recent videos. A lot of people asked, how old is Petra? She just turned 2 in April. I do have a birthday video of her up. It's a little far back, but it's still there. She's giving you guys some kisses. Sneak kisses. Yeah, it is a little far back there, but we do have a video of her birthday up. Some people ask me what type of ball python she is. She is a ball python. She is a bumblebee ball python, which is a spider morph. Sometimes, excuse me, no thank you. She loves going under the couch. I don't know why. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you're a little sniggly reptile. Yeah, so she's a bumblebee ball python, which is a type of spider morph, and these can have neurological issues, such as something called wobble, which makes their head tilt. She luckily doesn't have any, and she's a healthy girl, and I didn't know that before I bought them, but it's because there is some people who think you shouldn't support buying a bumblebee ball python or any spider morphs, but she is just so cute. And I think if you have the opportunity to rescue a snake with wobble, you should, even though it is a bit hard to care for them. Shh, Petra ASMR. So that's 10 minutes and a little over 10 minutes and 30 seconds there. So we are going to start wrapping it up. Thank you for everyone who came and watched her go through the maze. Let me know in the community post if you were right about how long this took her. For those who wonder, it took her just over 3 minutes at 4 minutes and hello at 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Thanks for watching.